Okay, this is chapter 3, problem 8 from Ross. Right. Okay, so it's a external financing needed problem. So the most recent financial statements from Williamson Incorporated are shown here, assuming no income taxes. Uh, the, so they show as followed: the assets and costs are proportional to sales. Debt and equity are not. So no dividends are paid. So next year's sales are projected to be $9,462. What is the external financing needed? So the way I would do this is I would use the formula. So external financing needed is assets divided by sales multiplied by the change in sales minus uh, spontaneous lending divided by sales, and then again multiplied by the change in sales minus profit margin multiplied by projected sales, and then that's multiplied by the plowback ratio, or 1 minus the dividend payout ratio. So the in this case, there are no dividends, so D is 0. So that's just 1. So the change in sales is equal to the projected sales, $9,462 minus the 8,300. And that is equal to $1,162. So we also have to calculate the percentage change in sales. So we take the 1,162 and we divide it by 8,300, and that is 0.14 or 14%. So the spontaneous lending in this case is 0.14 multiplied by the amount of debt. Most cases, spontaneous lending is short-term debt. So if the debt's broken out, you'd multiply this by short-term debt. So that's 1,176. So 1,176. So, and then finally, the profit margin is net income divided by sales. So that's 810 divided by 8,300, which is 0.2181. So now all we have to do is plug in. So we got $19,100 in assets. Our sales are $8,300. Our change in sales is the 1,162. We subtract out our spontaneous lending, which is 1,176, and that's divided by sales, the 8,300. And again, we multiply that by the change in sales, so the 1,162. Then our profit margin, 0.2181. And then our projected sales over here, the 9,462. And then remember that this is just one here So we can ignore that. If we multiply that out, I got $610.46. So it's pretty hard to do one of these problems without some rounding error. So as long as you got something, work it out, and you got something close to that, that would be acceptable.